Good evening, Britain, and welcome to Political Piss Takes UK. Feeling overwhelmed by the absolute circus that is our government? Confused by the endless stream of nonsense? Don't worry, we're the only news source where you don't need a degree in advanced bullshit detection or subtitles to understand what the hell is going on in Westminster. We've got you covered, sort of. So first up, let's head to Epping Forest, where the Court of Appeal has heroically decided that migrants can stay at the lovely Bell Hotel. The council argued it would cause irreparable harm to the community. The court said, nah, you're all right. So while you're on a 7-year waiting list for a hip replacement, they're getting free beds and 3 square meals a day. You can't get an appointment with an NHS dentist, but they're probably getting complimentary slippers and a fluffy bathrobe. And if you're lucky, you might even get a mint on your pillow, assuming the last MP on a fact-finding mission didn't scoff it. Honestly, at this rate, the Bell Hotel will need its own TripAdvisor page. 5 stars for the free Wi-Fi, 4 for the continental breakfast, -1 for the lingering sense of national decline and existential dread. But don't you worry your pretty little heads. The government assures us this is all to avoid chaos. Because apparently moving people out of a hotel is chaos, but leaving the entire country to crumble into a pothole-ridden, sewage-filled mess is just... Tuesday, Britain in 2025, potholes the size of paddling pools, hospitals held together with duct tape, and you need to sell a kidney to afford a train ticket. But at least the asylum seekers are racking up Premier Inn loyalty points. 5 stars, would deport again. Now who's that I hear, clomping back into the headlines with a pint in one hand and a dog whistle in the other? Of course it's Nigel Farage. He's announced that if he had his way, he'd deport 600,000 migrants. 600,000. Where did he get that number? Did he just count all the people who didn't laugh at his jokes? That's more people than the entire population of Sheffield. Or Glasgow. You could fill Wembley Stadium 6.5 times over. Imagine the logistics. The EasyJet flight queue alone would stretch from Dover to Dundee. You'd have people arguing over the overhead locker space for a decade. It would make the queue for the pyramid stage at Glastonbury look like a well-oiled German machine. And what's Labour's bold, decisive response to this modest proposal? Sir Keir Starmer, Captain Charisma himself, mumbles something like, well, actually, Nigel, that's not very nice. We'd rather set up a working group to look into the feasibility of thinking about it. Brilliant, a working group. Because nothing screams strong leadership like forming a committee to decide on the official biscuit for crisis meetings. The man's got less bite than a vegan sausage roll from Greggs. And just when you thought our political landscape couldn't get any more bizarre, who swoops in from on high? Elon Musk. He's decided that what Britain needs is another political party. It's called Advance UK. Advance to where exactly? Off a cliff? This is the